Hello everyone and welcome back to Chaosville here with your master of horror for the evening, lying in bed once. So, last time we stumbled around a lot trying to find some form of a source of gas. Now fortunately, I have actually managed to go out and find a new supply, so we have a natural gas drum filled to the brim with natural gas. So now we need to start getting to work to make a mixer. Now, this is another module from Engineer's Toolbox, and this is interesting. Whoa! Hey, get off me. Thank you. Please, kindly. Hello? What are you doing in my base?
Enjoy.
The dick? Michael, you saw that, right? Why is there what happened? What the hell happened to my floor? Huh. Whoa. So much lagness. What? Ow. Go away. Kindly. Where? Oh. Okay then.
Did he eat the apple?
Whoop, hello, there's still one here. What are you doing? Go away. Ow. These are seriously laggy little things. Oop, still one. Come on, go away. Yeah. Honestly, sneaks into my house and suddenly full of lice. Ooh, apple. I'm actually gonna need that soon because I don't think my arm's gonna hold that much longer. Whoa. That is not good kanji. What the hell? Ice blades. Where the hell am I? Oh balls, flee! That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Yep. Okay, so what appears to have happened is that he has slipped me a Mickey, so to speak. Oh god. Okay, I don't want to fight that guy because he's basically invulnerable here. And I have absolutely nothing. Great. I have no way back. Okay. Mr. Nightmare, where have you gone? Okay, well apparently I'm stuck here for a bit. So, for those of you who have basically no clue what the hell just happened, Kieran Dave has just sent me to the spirit world. Courtesy of a sleeping apple. Ooh, pool of essence. And evidently by the dark skies it's a nightmare. Which means they should be turning up somewhere. But I don't see any. Oop, zombie. Bingo. Okay, zombie, you are going to be my way out of here for the moment. Please kindly murder me. Oh, no, he'll do the trick. Nightmare. A little harder. Come on. Yep, get to those hard to reach points, please. And again. Thank you. Okay. Okay, there's a lectern here now. My esteemed seeker of knowledge, I have fashioned eyes that can pierce any darkness, limbs that can break any bone, blades that can cut time itself, and a heart that beats with the blood of 1,000 sacrifices. But like you, I also possess a mind that thirsts for knowledge. Neither of us fear the dark. If your spirit comes for me, I'll braid her limbs onto the raft of sacrifice that— Good God, this is extremely flowery language. Ask yourself, do you wish to continue this game? Ask yourself if you too wish to sink into the bull's rise, become part of my brain. Contemplate this in your nightmare. Oh, it is on. I am going to do so much nastiness to this guy. Okay, Eliza, summon the coven. We have plans to make. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chaosville here, with your master of horror for the evening, lying in bed once. So, I'm presently standing inside of my farmer room. It was previously 2 rooms, but I've expanded and added to them so much now that it's worth just having them as 1 room. Because I did manage to eventually find a shale gas resource, and I have since mined more than 3 natural gas drums. There's actually another one that's presently being fueled back there. In fact, we shall go and take a look at that now. Not much has happened around here, other than the obvious. Well, I had to move the portal, but it is still the same signature, so I can still go to it quite happily. So here we are. It took me ages. You can't really see it because of the depth fog, but I cleared out a fairly large area near the bedrock to try and find this thing. This is still got a ton of power, and this is not quite full yet. It has run out of sand. What's happening here is I've got a mixer module on this, which is taking the water and the sand and producing slick water, which then doubles the output of the fracker, so I get double the fuel, so I can get the most out of this rare shale gas ore. Because that is a limited resource, it does not last forever. But it's eating through my sand quite a bit, but as a consequence, I currently have those 3 full tanks. Always need to remember to shut that off, because it eats power like a pig. Okay, so, what we are doing today is we're doing the next step in our gascraft investigation, which is we are taking this natural gas and we are turning it into propellant, and then if we have time, we might even get around to turning it into toxic gas. But for that first step, we're going to need a socket with a refinery on it. So let me see, refinery is right here. Requires a fluid input, and a machine output as well as power, obviously. And it's not exactly cheap, considering the 4 diamonds in it, but it does work pretty nicely. So, let me see. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to break a block here to get some iron. Doop 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 to make that right. And we're going to need a PSU from over here, which I should have one lying around. Yep, there we go. And a module, blank module. Okay. So, let's see if I can remember this off the bat. Nope. There we go, refinery. And let's stick that onto our module here. Let's stick that onto this side so I can actually see it. And let's give it an energy input on the bottom. Pick it up. Okay, refinery already installed, good. Energy input. Oop, if I didn't have this socket in my hand, there we go. Energy input. And let's tell this to be looking at tank 0. And this output's through a machine output, doesn't it? So let's use a machine output onto there, and let's tell that tank 1. It's not very easy to get the hang of it, like, find out how to work this stuff, but once you get the hang of it, it's fairly straightforward, actually. Now, we now need a fluid input. I think I made one of those, possibly by accident. Nope, I made a fluid output. Okay, fluid input. Now, it's worth noting the mixer is what we'll need after this refinery. Oh, that's easy. And that's the exact same thing that we're using downstairs. Okay, fluid input. It treats fluids as gases in this mod, so we don't have to worry too much. Okay, so that should be set to go. And we will find out very quickly whether it is not. Need a quick fluiduct. And let's give it that. Okay. And I don't have a spare tank. I can try using this, I guess. Just bring that along. I don't know if it will accept this, but it's worth taking a look to find out. So, there we are, it's getting power. Oh yeah, something you might try this at home, so I suppose I should say that if you use a flux-infused pickaxe with its special mode to pick up a stack of these, you'll kill all but the one that you actually mined, so maybe avoid doing that. Because I made that mistake. I then cheated them back in, it's worth saying, but I think I was allowed to in that instance at least. Okay, fluid. Whoop. Getting a bit of lag, it seems. Is that there? Am I there? Are we real? What's happening? I may have just timed out. Yep, there we go. Okay, 1 second while I fix this. Okay, sorry for that little hiccup on Dave's connection, it seems. So, we need to tell this to not be connecting to that, and to be pulling out of that. And we then need to have a torch or something there, just to actually give this thing a signal, because I could put a servo here, I might as well later on. And now we need to supply some power. Now, I do have a spare hardened energy cell up here, which is getting quite full, actually. That's still going quite crazy. Okay. So, if I just grab you, and then this can feed power to our gas refinery line, I guess. Stick you there, and tell you to output power from the back, please. Okay, so that is now getting power. As we've already seen, these things do not use much power, so that's a bonus. And if I stick the tank here, and tell it to go for there, so now we get propellant. Not very quickly, it is worth stating, but we do get it quite handily. I will just let that fill up. Now the next one we need is another mixer. So, let us go to work on making that. And my knowledge of exactly how much time I've been recording has gone completely squiffy now. Because it's like 3 segments so far. Okay, so, mixer. Used to mix items and fluids. In this case, gunpowder to make toxic gas. So we need a blank module, a dispenser, 2 buckets, and a hopper. Okay, that might push us a little bit on the iron, but we can do it. Actually, I have basically 0. Where am I running over here? Wood's in here now. I always forget that. I found out recently that I'm actually running very tremendously low on copper. I don't use it that often, so that's probably why I haven't noticed until now. Buckets, and we need a blank module. Yep, there you are. And we're also going to need another fluid input and another machine output. I can handle that once I've got the important mixer. So let me see, I now need a dispenser, which I should have bows for days down here. Good. And tell that to run for a bit. Does that power? Yes, good. Now this, with all of those things in there, including the silverfish spawner from the nearby stronghold near Nifty, this has a total of, I think it's 9 times 6 or 54 mobs at a time inside here, which is pretty impressive, I would say. That's pretty nice. And yeah, I got a couple more blazes, it would seem. Okay, well, apparently I don't have a full durability bow, so let's just make one really quickly. We should be able to manage that. I should maybe take a page from Mr. Dave Farum's book and actually have a travel anchor down this way, but it's not that huge an issue. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could just be standing down there the whole time, just craft stuff from here. Okay, so now we need a dot of redstone and some cobble. Take the eclogite, because I have tons of it. Okay, so there we go, like so. And that gets us our mixer. Let's apply that. I need to have like some kind of half slab or something to just apply these two on the go. Okay, and let us tell that to be paying attention to input 0. And let's get the fluid input together. And we're also going to need an item input and a machine input, so let's just grab those. So let me see. Item input just requires a trap door, which I thought I had spare, but apparently not. Well, it's not that hard to make. And and there, and there. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, 2 trapdoors. Don't know where they went. Don't know where my other ones went. Okay, item input. We'll put this on the top so that we can stick a hopper or a barrel or something on top. It'll work fine. I am the only person online. That's not me. It has been quite thundery on the server lately. We're still not entirely certain why. Item input. And let's tell that to feed into there. So, good. Doop doop. There are so many settings on this that I'm probably never going to use. Okay, fluid inputs. There you are. Yeah, just that. Which fortunately I keep a supply of. Yes, hello Charlotte. Charlotte's always a cozy one. She always wants to get right up to you. Okay, there. So that gives us all the things mixing together. Now we need the output. The machine output, which is another dispenser. So, Joy, back down here. And we'll do 3. We'll do 3. Clear that. Doop, doop, doop. And a doop. Okay. And let's actually try and do this. See if I can do this whole thing from over here. So rotate so I can see things. Okay, click on the screen. Yeah, I can see it. So let's grab the eclogite. And a dot of redstone. Hit C for my internal crafting, and there we go. 1 dispenser. Lovely. And now I need to make a chest. It seems to have some interesting ideas on exactly how it's going to display. Okay, a chest, and I have just enough iron on me for this. Okay, and like that. Good. And there gets us our machine output. Good. Okay. And this we need to tell to look at tank 2, or tank 1 as it were. Okay, so that is ready to go, and our mixer. And that will give us our toxic gas. Ooh, this is already full. And it's still climbing, actually. I might keep that just in case I need it for something. Okay, well let's stick this here for the moment. And it's still climbing, so I presume that we don't need to worry too much about this. Right, this does hold its contents, so not much worry there. And let me suck this back out, if I can. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine, but it's cleared it at least, so it's empty. And if I stick this here, and like that. Okay, that's all of it, for now at least. So, let's give it a pulse, so we can start feeding into... You can have these right next to each other, I'm just doing this more for demonstration than anything else. And whoop, that tank is now empty, perfect, that's just what I was looking for. Now these do store their contents when you pick them up. So we no longer have to worry about that too much. Okay, so pick it up. And stick it right there. Okay, now we need to actually feed this thing an item. And I'll stick the tank there for us to actually see it coming out. Put that back. And that back there. So, now we need to feed this thing gunpowder, which we have an exorbitant supply of, to say the least. I think that's mostly from the witches. It might be from me occasionally grinding creepers for creeper hearts and stuff as well, but I think it's mostly the witches. Okay, so we need yet another hopper. Doop doop. Okay, so craft it all up, stick it there, hit F, and it will fill it. Good. Go there, do. And let's have a barrel just like where I'm mining out, so that we can just whack stuff in there and it'll go. So there we go, barrel. And let's see, stick this there, stick that into there. All those things are going. Okay, so if I stick this in there, yep, it's working. And we now have toxic gas. Now, toxic gas can be turned into corrosive gas. I can see we're getting quite a lot of it, actually. But what we are mostly interested in getting from it is the deadly neurotoxin. Now, someone asked in the last episode's comments exactly why I'm after the deadly neurotoxin. I'm after the deadly neurotoxin. How many times can I say that word? Because it deals massive, massive damage. In particular, to creatures like the Horned Huntsman. So, there's an item inside of Engineer's toolbox called a vent and a fan. So let me see. A vent releases gas and a fan sucks it in. So with a couple of modules, we can actually control the presence of deadly neurotoxin in a room. And then, using our enhanced portals, we can activate a portal, teleport an entity into that room, deactivate the portal, flood the room with deadly neurotoxin, and then just either walk in ourselves and hit them because they will be very, very low on health very quickly, or have some automated process finish them off. But the deadly neurotoxin is a fantastic tenderizer. It will take the 400 health huntsman down to, like, basically nothing, like maybe less than 10 health in a matter of seconds. It is fantastic in that regard. It will also kill a player pretty much straight up. But on that note, there is a way to prevent yourself from being afflicted by most of the gases, and that is to use a gas mask, which requires wool, 2 empty gas vials, 5 leather and a bit of glass. The gas vial is just 2 glass and a bit of string. So let's put that together, so that I don't have to worry about accidentally killing myself in the course of this. Okay, so doop, and let's 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Yeah, that's right. So get that, good. And hop over here, so that I can grab some leather. Good, we have plenty of it. Actually, we have plenty of wool as well. I didn't actually have to do that. Oh well. Not going to worry about it. And let's see, we need 1, 2, 3 pieces of glass. So clear it out. Put that there. We get the gas vials. These are more or less used in the same way as the potion bottles are on the kettle, or a bucket is on a drum. They're the only thing that can take out the gases from the drums, though, with the exception of pipes, obviously. However, they are also temporary. You can't, like, reuse them. If you use it to put it back into a drum, the vial goes completely away as well. And like so, gets us our gas mask. So, if I take this off, it's very fetching diamond helmet. That is how it looks. I feel like I should be haunting the dreams of characters from the DC universe, calling myself a member of the Endless or something, but that keeps us safe from a lot of things. Now, since we have some spare gas vials, I'm going to grab, I believe it's around here somewhere, yeah, I'm going to grab this flint and steel, and I'm going to demonstrate to you one of the what's the word? Properties? Yeah, that's it. Of the natural gas. So let's grab 3 of these, and then we'll head down to the bottom of the well, using our mining entrance. Okay, so we're down here. I probably should move Tyser's delivery here. And oh, we have slimes. Okay, you're gonna be a fantastic test subject down here then. Okay, so the natural gas is explosive. Now, it won't explode just from this torch, but it will explode from a piece of fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set fire to one of these pieces of wood. You'd almost think I'd plant this. And then I'm going, well, I'm going to set the pieces of gas down here first, and then we're going to explode it, so that we can see if we can clear out just a little bit more space around here. Let's see, probably back here, I would say. So we'll start off with the one piece of this. So let's stick. Let's drop the gas and you can see it first. So if I stick this here, okay, so there it is. That's what the natural gas looks like, and it's already killed that guy. But we are protected by our gas mask, and now I'm going to set a fire there and run. There we go. So you can see it has cleared out a huge area, actually cleared out a much larger area than I thought it would, and it appears to have taken out the box, but it hasn't fortunately reached our mining level, so that's good. Whoop, whoop, you, get up. Okay, so that is the kind of detonation that you can wreak with natural gas. Pretty big, huh? So, yeah, I'm going to use that a little bit, I think, to try and just expand the area in here a hell of a lot easier than I could using the obsidian TNT. Oh boy. Oh jeez, did we actually hit this thing? Yeah, it looks like we did. So let's see, what do I like least here? That gets us an oblivion drone. And unfortunately, I think our travel anchor is still intact. Yes, it is up here. Good. And, oh, is it night? No, it's just doing the weird lighting glitching stuff. Okay. So, yeah, that has cleared out quite a tremendous space. If you recall the last the rest of this has already been cleared out entirely using obsidian TNT and a little bit of mining. That whole section now, one vial of natural gas. Pretty big. But we are after the neurotoxin. We're not really after the big detonation-y stuff, but that is a fun thing to know that we can do. And with that in mind, I shall catch you all next time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and or favorite. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to be notified of future updates. You can also check out the website where most other content is uploaded. That's all for now. Catch you later.